guys, it's the Queen. Today is my Talk to Me Tuesday for April 3rd, 2018. I have to apologize first off. I've been so scatterbrained that I can't count. Sunday started the 14th year of me doing daycare. I don't know where I came up with 15. I guess because I've got that goal for 15 to have the basement done and move the daycare downstairs. So 15 stays in my mind. So time's whittling away. I got to get that basement done so I can have my grand reopening next year. You know, fingers crossed that everything goes according to the ideas and plans that I have. And if I win the lottery, I made these cute little hats for Jackson out of necessity over the weekend. He spent the night with me Friday, and he had a decorative hat that went with another outfit, and it had little bear ears and stuff on it. Excuse me. And when I got him dressed for Saturday, I was like, oh, he can't go outside with this hat on. It doesn't match. Don't ask. So I came upstairs and got some of my leftover knit fabric and made him a cute little beanie real quick. I didn't take any pictures of it beforehand. I just took a picture of him wearing it. So here that goes. And they're super lightweight and stretchy, but they still keep the breeze off of his head, which is my main issue because he doesn't have any hair yet. So I don't want him to catch cold. Another thing, speaking of Jackson, he's eating more foods and running out of bibs, so I am back on the bib making bandwagon. I have two patterns, one that I traced from Target bibs that he wears the most. Well, let's see, put it over here since I'm wearing white. It's one of those Cloud Island bibs that just, you know how a bib goes. It's pretty self-explanatory. But I have a lot of cute little fabrics that are scraps that I'm going to make with that. And I also have this new stuff that I bought at Walmart. It's called some kind of a shield. I can't remember. I will put a picture of that up over here because it's nice and lightweight and it's waterproof. So it's thin and I can make lots of bibs. I can even put it in the middle and make them reversible bibs if I want to. But my main one was this bib. I bought a bib a few years ago for the daycare kids because they're really messy. And it's got, and you can see it's got all these different snap closures on. So when you put the snaps on, it folds up and it makes a pocket to catch all their spills and crumbs. And you just unsnap it and wash it and go. So I'm planning on making a few of these for Jackson and a few for daycare, of course. That fleece that I had bought before that I thought I was going to make for sleepers, he's going to get at least 2 of these out of that, and then some of the other fleece that I have because I didn't read the pattern because I'm not a garment sewer, and realized that even though it's nice and warm, it didn't have any stretch to it, so those weren't going to be okay for sleepwear. So even though I had that fabric, I said I knew I wasn't going to let it go to waste because I'm frugal. So that's what they're going to be for. I'm going to make bibs. And then some plain ones and just different, you know, different little cutesy things. Let me open this up a little bit. Shield Moisture and Allergen Barrier Fabric. They had this at Walmart in the clearance bin, and it's shiny on one side and more felty on the other side. I'm not sure if you can tell the felty side and the shiny moisture barrier side. So I'm thinking these will be perfect because it's nice and soft and it says it's an allergen barrier. So these would be perfect for the backs of the bibs. I'm going to do them a couple different ways. I will do them where you stitch the wrong sides together, of course, and then you flip them out and then top stitch the edge. I will do a few that way, and then I will do some where you just have the wrong sides together and I put a binding on it and just see which one I like the best. And then I'll go from there. I'll do one each way, and then I'll decide which way I'm going to make all the rest of them. But yeah, I think they're going to be perfect for the bibs. So I've got a few different fabrics, some fleeces, and of course we got to throw a Michigan fleece in there. We've got some solids. We've got some other fabrics that match his room. I don't think I want to do the cotton ones. I don't know. I'll see. I'll do a couple different fabrics, a couple different styles, and see which ones I like the best. But I'm making a gift for someone, so I can't really go into a whole lot of detail. But I've got the pattern that I found online. I found it on Pinterest. I found one on Crafty that I loved, and it was simple enough, and there was a tutorial for it. But me being frugal Fanny was not going to pay the $7 for the pattern. And I, as a pattern designer, I'm terrible because I should support my other crafters, but my budget's not allowing me to do so right now. So I went on Pinterest and I was able to find a pattern that was free that's very similar. And I'm going to hold it up. I know anybody that sews can probably figure out what it is. But the person that it's for, or the people, because I'm making a few, the people that they're for that may be watching may not be able to figure it out. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I will show you finished projects, those finished projects, hopefully next Talk to Me Tuesday. And I have jumped on the scale, found out that I have gained more weight than I care to think about. So it's now or never. The queen is going to get back on the pavement. I've got to do a few other things first, because with this extra weight, I'm not going to just go out there and start trying to run again. In case you guys didn't know, I used to run half marathons. And I'm going to get back to that phase in my life soon, hopefully sooner than later. But I'm going to start walking again. Then I'll start doing my 5Ks, and then I will get back hopefully to doing half marathons by summer. Hopefully I can reach that goal, because that one's more important to me than anything else on this table that I'm doing or anything in this craft room. I've got to take care of myself. And I hope you guys all find a way to take care of yourselves too. With my daughter being a yoga instructor, I plan on doing some Skype sessions with her, hopefully, if her schedule and my schedule can combine and we can get those done. And I'm helping my brother also lose weight so that he can have surgery. So this is me helping myself and helping someone else in the process to get back to a better level of fitness. I'm not unfit. I'm just overweight, because I'm still active. I'm still healthy. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see. Yesterday was the game, and we were defeated, which is fine. I love my team regardless. Go Blue. And they did their best. I didn't watch the game because I'm superstitious. I hadn't watched basketball all season, so I wasn't going to just jump on the wagon and start watching them now that they were in the championships and at the Sweet 16. I just did the same thing I always did. Check in at halftime, see how they were doing, check in later, and watch the score, the final score. And I did that. And it didn't have the outcome that I was hoping for, but that's okay. Still proud of the team because they made it that far. Hey, second in the nation is nothing to, put your nose down at. So go Blue all day, 24/7. Gardening season is coming, so I will be spending a lot of time outside, and hit and miss with the weather around here. It may conflict with time that I need to be inside doing sewing. So I think I'm going to cut myself down to doing Talk to Me Tuesdays twice a month instead of every week. It just depends. Don't hold me to it, but I may start doing fewer of them depending on the time that I have, with me trying to get myself back into physical shape, trying to get this house back together, trying to get my garden going, and trying to keep the business going. I am burning my candle at every single end, and the wick is running out fast. So I've got to do something. I think that's it, guys. But until next week, you guys have a creative week. Hug the ones you love. Stay safe, stay happy, and keep on sewing. Bye.